this is not gonna be a fun episode. I just received an item, I don't know what that was, seemingly 2 grenades, but anyway. Have you seen the previous episode? The 133rd part of this playthrough? You haven't, have you? That's because YouTube shadow banned me! What do you mean shadow banned? Oh, and the area is new, that's like Dantooine more than anything else. But that's fine, we're dealing with this. Shadow banned me, what do you mean? Well, the last episode made no impressions, got no views, and just wasn't promoted like previous episodes lately, seemingly for no reason. Why was I banned? Was it because there is terms of service right in there in the title? Was it because I talk about how YouTube took no actions and no real repercussions were needed to be faced by the perpetrator? Or maybe was it because the original file was titled Turkish Cockroach Whore? But why would that be taken into consideration? I don't know, and I'm being fucked over. Thank you corporation. And with that, I can't help but reminisce about the Turkish ethot cockroach that I've just mentioned, whose only punishment for doxing and inciting violence was a week of unpaid leave from work on YouTube, and how I'm both powerless to do anything about it and not in on any racket like that. But fortunately I've got all the patriarchy behind me to really make up for all the things that they've done, right? Fortunately I still have all the power. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it a lot. Also, these structures are just fading out of the existence. Because, I don't know, maybe they were made to be rendered. Verbal has some force field around him. Oh hey, people. Maybe they were made to be rendered in 4x3 so that they don't eat up processing power, because this mod is really pushing the boundaries here, isn't it? There are things this way, and we want to avoid that. We're gonna go this way. Fortunately, there will be just more monsters to kill rather than people to interact with and have dialogues about. Oh, well, no, but corrupted Churka Miner, and there's a lot of them here. I should have used the insanity to stun all of them first. I still can't do that. And I'm also hurt, so that's double the reason to stun them. And then we'll heal ourselves a little bit. There we go. Healthy again. Very good. Let's do kill on him. That won't help. Is Verbal fucking up Kobayashi right now? Verbal, pull your head out of your ass. That's not what you were built for. I didn't know Verbal is an assassin druid. He saved. Have they both saved? Right, this one hasn't, so there's at least that. Synchronized dying, my favorite sport. Right, so what have we got here? Some shit or the other. Oh, also, as you've seen, now that I've finished raging and rambling. Well, it wasn't a ramble. It was rage and ranting. Wow. What a good construction of a bridge. It's flat and made out of rock, so that when you stand in the middle, there is a force that makes it bend. And sheets of rocks are not strong that way. They're compressive strength, not tensile strength, so it will collapse once you're walking across. They wanted to put up some sort of a bridge from Dantooine here and make it fit in here, but flat is not the solution. That's why you need engineers to do that, to make an arch so that it doesn't collapse. So there is compressive forces on the pieces of it. Of course, I'm pretty sure this is the area where you've got the side quest with two people that shot one another. The detective quest on Dantooine, which is a very cool quest, but of course this mod has nothing on it. There's nothing close to that quality of role-playing and figuring things out. Oh hey, we've got that Tukata actually stunned, and then it resists. This one gets choked out. Tukatas are of course force resistant, but unfortunately in this game we don't really have an option to lower somebody's resistance to force powers. Like, it is D&D 3, and D&D 3 did have spells that lower somebody's spell resistance, that there were spells that are not influenced by creature spell resistance and spell immunity, like for instance conjuration spells, orb of force, a whole list of orb of spells, which are conjurations that conjure like a ball of acid from somewhere else and then just chuck that acid at the enemy, so it's elemental damage, but it's not like the damage got evoked, created out of nowhere, or like it's a magical effect that affects somebody's mind. But we don't have that for this system, and you know, I'd rather have that, because we have force for something here. Force suppression. I'll try to use it and see what will happen. We've got that, but the solution to that is you're just supposed to have fighters in your party that will just smack it with a sword, but they are not resilient to. Right, so force resistance and then kill. It did not resist that one, but it still resisted that one. So, as if that works, huh? Not even close. This works, seemingly, but they still resist, so fuck this. I'll try with lightning. Yeah, this one resisted completely. Good thing our archer, our gunslinger, with range attacks with his guns, decided to run up all up in the enemy's run up right up to the enemy to shoot it. Oh, and this will be the other entrance to the area, the other little path, I think. So I'm gonna close off that loop to make sure. And this area is completely different. Like, I think this might be constructed in such a way that this is a very different geography and landscape, which would mean that when we cross those like threshold for the area to load the next one, I don't know, paths, went on that path, we were walking for a while until we've come here. So a part of those 8 kilometers is already behind us, and like a large part of it. Seemingly. Oh no, that's completely different area. Cool. So now we're here. Well, let's just deal with the problems. It did auto-save us, so if, in case I'm really pushing something that I shouldn't be pushing right now, instead of exploring and getting all the loot and stuff. Alright. I'd be pushing the main plot. I'll try insanity on all of them. Well, no. Insanity on all of them. So that maybe at least some of them are stunned and we're not losing health for no reason. And talking about losing health, I'm gonna do that and then flurry. Meanwhile, Shadow will just whack the enemy with sword, because that's what she's made to do. Oh, one got eliminated, right? Of course, he just needs to default to his basic shit. Who am I? I'm here, alright. I think I'm attacking this one. I hope I'm attacking this one. No, I'm not. Oh well. We should focus fire. I'm gonna focus fire on this one. It's 2v2, 2v1 in each situation. Like I'm attacking this Tukata, they're attacking that one. So it's fine. Again, the game isn't too difficult. I guess it's a challenge for me again, but that reminds me of something. It's a challenge for me right now because I'm force user, and 2 katas are tough to fight like that if you're relying on your force powers, because they continue to resist my attempts at controlling and, well, just using force against them, right? But fortunately there are other creatures on Korriban that I can utilize my powers against. So it's not that my build is useless. A whole class really is useless. Right. Lightning, death field, lightning. This one got stunned by some... Oh right, she used force push. And then the target is dead, so we move over to the next one and default to a basic attack. Not even to the first thing that's in the window here. Whatever this is. Whatever option is in the slot number 1. No, we're just defaulting to the default attack. And this force power is an AoE. It would hit anything anyway. I didn't need to target this specific one to make him damage him with the force power. But nah, I don't know, man. I'm curious about the remake, because obviously it's not gonna be D&D for multiple reasons. It's not gonna be D&D 5 because of the whole debacle with DOGL. No one likes D&D 3 anymore, so it's not gonna be D&D 3. It's not action oriented enough, so it's not gonna be that. I'm getting regeneration from what? Whatever. I'll just take it. It might be more action oriented like they did with Final Fantasy VII and really remakes of Resident Evils, where they're just all action oriented and looting. Alright, since we've got so many enemies, I should stun them to get hitless. Right, that will be enough when it comes to healing. Now we can just force storm some more. And default to the basic shit. Yeah, Shadow, just use more actually force drain life, because you are slightly wounded. Slightly.
What?
At this point I should use force drain too. Light drain. Because I'm wounded now because of this one. Well, it all went for Shadow, but that's fine. And yeah, see, like, why wouldn't they be mad? Also, one of the reasons they could have shadow banned my fucking video is because I talk about them, their inaction, towards a person who doxed and incited violence against another guy. Or maybe about how I complained or how I shunned, like... Oh, there's an even ancient... Oh my goodness, there's so many places to go. I'll come back here later, I don't know what's gonna be there. I also complained how YouTube decided to victim blame the guy that the Turkish cockroach E thought. Oh, there's just an invisible wall here. Turkish cockroach E whore decided to dox. How they victim blamed the guy for parodying her violating free use and intellectual property laws, of course. So that's one of the reasons, right? But yeah, their option to fight against, well, oh, to here, I see. Wonder what's in here. Oh, that's a whole ass fucking structure. I don't think I want to be here right now. Look at the silly logo. Oh shit, a cutscene.
Now, this is something I didn't expect to find. Looks like a door of some kind.
Me neither, actually.
Verbal, the entity you detected, are we close?
If the data gathered by my sensors is accurate, the precise location of this entity is within the vicinity of our present location.
Then I guess whatever it is lies beyond that door.
8 kilometers. Solomon is here, now, within this cave. I can feel his presence. Then he'll wait, right? Don't open it. I'm not ready.
This door is extremely ancient. It's extremely ancient. Although, if I'm not mistaken, there are signs of recent activity. Someone's definitely passed through here. Damn, locked tight. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Things were never going to be that easy.
Couldn't we force it open somehow? Then we must find a way to unlock it. Yeah, at least we can, you know, show our approach here. Hopefully they will react. Couldn't we force it open somehow? We've got the force. Can we just rip it apart?
This door is made out of solid rock. It just isn't gonna happen.
We've got
if anyone has
lightsabers.
any bright ideas, now might be the best time to share them.
We need to search for a way to open this door. Solomon has done it, and so can we. Yeah. So I guess this is just... This door is locked. You cannot progress. Examine the door. You notice some strange runes etched into the surface of the ancient door. You do not know why, but you somehow understand their meaning. From what you can interpret, it reads, "The shadow is bound by its bane, shackled by betrayal. It is devoid of flesh and thus devoid of purpose. To the weak you may heed not this shadow's call. Its teachings are of corruption and its way leads only to death." To the strong, you may heed this shadow's call, take solace in self and remain mindful of the betrayal and its consequences. Seek knowledge, seek enlightenment. I'm pretty sure this is back in reference to the first part of the mod, where we actually face off somewhat the... Step away, we're not ready for that yet. Face off against the Brotherhood of Shadow, actually. So, like I said and like I was saying, they'll do nothing against the massive creator that brings them money. In this situation, terms of service can be ignored. But when I just upload a video, somewhat talking about it, somewhat having maybe naughty words in the title of the original file, somehow that's taken into consideration, and that's shadow banned. Cool, thanks. I love being a part of this fucking society. So there's only one way out. So this is the ultimate destination, but we haven't explored this area fully yet. And also, apparently, well, looks like, well, I don't know. We have to go back to the desert and see if that will lead us somewhere else. There's also that other area with the crazed Churka miners. And crazed Churka miners just decided to take 8-kilometer walk in here for some reason. And they also haven't been killed by Tukata and desert raids or Korriban raids, one way or another. And also, as you might have noticed, well, you couldn't have noticed in the previous episode, but at the end of it, I have tried to return back to the Churka complex. And I was told that we should not turn back and we should press on to get Solomon. Which is shit, because it will cut me off of all the dialogue with Shadow I can have on Ebon Hawk. Other than reloading some save where that's still possible. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna come back. And I better get all those fancy flashbacks in progression rather than through just sitting at the ship talking. Because that's bad pacing if you can get everything from talking on ship without really engaging with the rest of the gameplay. Then you just might give up on it. Like we had some cutscenes, like the Bridge of Khazad-dûm section where we... hey, see, this is Dantooine because this is the grove where we kill Juhani. Fuck you, Juhani. Alright, this will resist. I'll continue trying to fuck it. There we go. Choke it out. I won't need to choke it out anymore. Basically, it choked itself. Hey, look at all them. And only one? Only two? Let's try again. Right. And the pathfinding, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's fucking unique to Windows now. I'm stuck again. I can't move. I can't walk up closer to you. Oh, fucking man. Use the force powers, you dumb bitch! Fucking no, he needs to have a seizure. All the insanity has fucking... ran out of duration. Too, because I was trying to fucking get closer. And I don't know if it's because of the mod, where the pathfinding is whack, or is it because something else. These rays are already dead, of course we can't loot the plates. There's nothing here. Oh hey! Oh, this is an Imperial. For some reason, I don't know, it wandered all the way over here for some reason. Maybe it was, like, inspecting the living quarters beforehand. And then Solomon came and also made her crazy, and then because they're so different, they turned on her. I don't know. You don't know. It's supposed to be an environmental storytelling, but what's the story here? Alright, we're going back to the desert. And we'll see where the other thing leads to. So go watch the previous episode, cause it deserves to be seen. That's part of the fucking playthrough too. Things are happening there, and the criticisms are valid. And why would you? Oh, also that's important. I had a warning on my channel for uploading kill yourself over some life hacks from another video of his. Of life hacks or how to kill yourself or something like that, or like if you've got any problems, just kill yourself. That's a solution, and that violated the terms of service somehow, I guess, a little bit, and I got a warning for that. And of course, my video got, my channel got warned, the video got deleted, but not only uploaded the whole song about suicide, telling you to kill yourself, not to avoid suicide. But also the life hack video. Oh hey, that's completely different. The life hack video where he talks about how if you've got a serious problem, just fucking kill yourself. So that's still up, right? That's fine. But when I did a little bit of a mashup, that it wasn't DMCA'd. It wasn't like I'm using somebody's intellectual property without license. It's that I'm talking about suicide, and that violates terms of service. So I had that, and you can find that video. Oh shit! You can find that video on my other platforms. The energy signal we detected does not lie in this direction. Come, we cannot deviate. Right, so this place exists. Oh, look at this. Nice. But there is something here. We'll see. We might end up needing to come here after we deal with the door. I don't think they would just make a place like this and then just tell you, oh, it doesn't lead to nowhere. They could just cut off the ability to pass through a loading zone through that through this path that we took. So my video got deleted while I shouldn't have named the name because he's not paying me to advertise this. While his videos, both the song and the life hack video, remains available to be seen, and possibly also still earns him money. And with that, after okay, verbal. And with that, after all that time, they finally decided to implement certain sort of program or a way to get rid of warning on your channel, where you need to pass a quiz, essentially, about the terms of service that you violated. And they give you like 5 questions, 5 examples of someone doing something, and you have to determine whether that violates terms of service or not. And of course I passed with flying colors, not reading any of the things other than the questions, the examples. I passed with flying colors, but what's the irony? The irony, of course, is their fucking selective nature, that they'll tell you to do a quiz, but if a channel is big enough to make them money, they'll just... verbal, what the fuck. If the channel is big enough to make them money, they'll just say that it's very bad and you shouldn't have done that, and they'll just sweep it under the rug. Or just make you take a week off YouTube and everything will go back to how it was. Like, she fucking doxed a guy. And she gonna get a week off. Will she have a warning on her channel where she'll have to do a quiz? No, she won't. Does YouTube follow those fucking guidelines? No, it doesn't. Thank you. Thank you that I need to participate in this quiz. This is the fucking reason why I care about justice and fairness so much. Where I face this fucking injustice all the time. I'm powerless to do anything about it. Right, so I think we'll get to the door, because we know the way. Do you know the way? I know the way. We'll get to the door, and that will be it for today. Possibly we'll see each other in the next episode, or in some episode of this playthrough, or something I do for you for free. It's not a given, considering that, you know, they might shadowban you and you'll just not know about this. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Share it with your friends. And if you don't like the content, just become YouTube and ban me.